Begin when you're ready.
Hello, folks. And despite what Keith thinks, I am definitely in frame.
I should go buy the Daily Bugle.
That does not count as being in frame.
It does. Look, my mouth is moving and everything. I look fantastic. I've definitely slimmed down quite a bit since last video. Isn't that great?
It's been 10 minutes since we recorded the last video.
And I enjoyed a delicious Klondike bar.
From my
All
freezer.
my weight just went away. Because do you know what I do for a Klondike bar? Pay the suggested retail price.
Okay. This is another purple beam of light. So you know what that means, right?
Time for another Klondike bar?
You're not eating my last Klondike bar.
I am not. They were pretty good, though.
Oh, I jumped over it.
Good job.
It means we're going to be Venom again.
Hooray!
Not just that, but,
Meanwhile...
this is while we were wrecking shit up and killing.
Feeling,
This is basically while we were being Spider-Man. He's monologuing. We can't hear him.
Eddie Brock.
I don't get it. Where's the suit?
That is the Silver Sable. She's a random girl. I don't remember if she has superpowers or not. She might just be one of the many people who have various unspecified abilities like Black Widow.
Read your intel.
Except Silver.
I don't understand.
Except she's a villain, I think.
I get that. What I don't understand is the Venom suit. So, Peter Parker's parents were trying to create a suit that you'd wear and it would make you better, right?
Yeah, it would cure all diseases and such.
How come it's violent and sentient?
Because the people who you're working for did not want to make that. They wanted to make a weapon.
Okay.
Also, you can grab people and do terrible things to them. Like if I press B, bam. And if I press Y, okay, well I didn't press Y in time, I guess. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna eat someone. Oh, that's low.
Objectively, it's not too bad.
Yeah,
Why don't enemies give more health?
Because it wants you to kill civilians.
That's horrible.
That's the reason.
Are there missable
There's a
tokens?
sniper who's shooting. Yeah, no, because technically they appear in the overworld. Yeah.
Okay, so...
This is where they introduce the ability to do super shit like this.
So Peter Parker and Venom are currently in the same
city, yes.
world.
Where was I looking for?
I don't know.
There was a Venom grabbing thing.
Venom Combat?
No. Throwing. No. Camera. Combat.
No, you're not even trying.
Is it just this one? Oh, B in the next. That's what I was doing wrong. It's B in the next. Snap! What the fuck? I know! What? It instant kills any main allies.
Where's
the throw a car?
Where's the game case?
I don't still have it anymore. But this game is rated T. And I just snapped a man in two!
What the hell did I do with my timer? Is it under my ass? It's in my crotch.
You're gonna look it up?
Yes.
This game is rated T.
It's bullshit.
Bullshit or not, it is. I need to eat people.
I will find it. I will see the reasons for why it's T.
Cartoon violence.
This isn't cartoon violence! This is just straight up violence!
It's not violence between real people. But I love the fucking backbreaker move, because it... Snap. You see them scream and run away and shit, and it's like, whoa! Whoa, I am 100% the bad guy here. Where am I going?
I don't know.
I'm fucking up this.
I don't want to watch it anymore.
It's awful. And yet it's so entertaining. I think there's only one more time that you're killing random people who don't deserve it.
I mean, I guess it's better since, you know, they're villainous assholes shooting at you.
This is a military company that wants to sell me and capture me.
So I guess they kind of deserve it. But there are just some games where I can't do this kind of thing. BioShock is one of them.
The pointless violence.
Yeah. Undertale, I definitely can't do it.
Oh yeah, I had to watch someone else personally.
I can't do, like, BioShock 1 and 2, I can't train the little sisters of their atom. I have to set them free.
Although mechanically there's actually no real difference in terms of how much Atom you get if you do it.
I don't know the second one, I haven't run the calculations. The first one, however, you do yield more Atom when you harvest them instead of save them.
No, because towards the end of the game they give you a bunch of Atom for free and it ends up bouncing out.
I actually ran the numbers you do objectively. It's not much. The difference is, like, insignificant, but you do get more Atom from harvesting. It's insignificant, the difference, but it's there.
But someone also gives you a lot of Atom towards the end that just makes up for it. And, like, because you get the reward if you save them all.
Yeah, saving is rewarding because you get abilities, you get nice ammo, which helps out substantially depending on the enemy. Actually, the first time I played BioShock, I glitched out the first area, and I could never get the second little sister.
Really?
It was frustrating, so I had to restart the game, which was no problem because it's a fun game. And actually, I could never beat the PlayStation version of BioShock on normal mode. I had to wait until I got it for PC.
Why?
Because I just don't...
You just can't do FPSs with...
a controller. I can't.
I find myself struggling with it too.
It's just not designed for it. You can do it, it's just not designed for it.
And if you need that optimization... That background's nice, bud.
Especially since I like headshots.
Resident Evil 4 for the Wii works.
Oh, it's great. It accommodates
Point
for the gameplay. Like, the only time you need to be using the Wiimote to aim is when, you know, is when you're shooting. Any other time, you're just using standard controls.
I like that you can also shake the Wiimote to instantly knife.
Yes.
That was, like, my favorite feature.
Especially since knifing is so broken.
Also, any car you throw just explodes after the fact, so there's no reason to fight the enemies in most cars because you just throw the car before they get out and they explode.
Yeah.
It's like, well then, you picked a bad day to drive to work. Carpooling is a bad decision.
Why do you need to do this right now?
They're trying to capture me, and I don't want to be captured,
I got that.
for obvious reasons.
How long does this section last?
I don't remember.
I feel like this has just gone on a lot longer than it probably should.
I'm having fun though.
As you should be.
So it's not, and plus I keep not going right when I'm supposed to. I keep waiting a little bit,
At any point,
so I can kill more guys.
when you're playing a game, at no point should you say, this is tedious.
There are some games which I feel that it's invalid for. Papers, Please is very tedious, but it's also very engaging.
That's the point of the game, though. If you were going through Spider-Man, a beat-em-up like this, and you were saying, I'm bored, but you couldn't move on,
Give me help.
that's not very good.
Help. Now where am I going? And I'm still fighting the guys next to me. Okay, this is over. Just as you were starting to complain about how long it was going on. The Venom suit is also not smart. It's not stupid. It's not like the Hulk, but it's not able to figure out...
Lovely.
It's stubborn and violent.
Yeah, it's like, oh, these people are fighting me and they're in military costumes. It's not like, oh, someone wants these people to fight me. Who? Why? It doesn't think like that.
This is my personal choice, but I've always found Spider-Man, normal Spider-Man, with the Venom color scheme to look aesthetically better.
The black suit.
Yeah.
I have to do a combat tour and then I have to do 2 city events.
I just aesthetically find it better because I'm colorblind. Although I like red and blue together really well.
It's a simplified suit.
Yes.
However, it is also evil.
Yeah.
And in the original one, would eat him if he didn't let go.
It's one of those things like where I kind of wish it wasn't evil because I just like the design choice.
Oh, cool. Token. Yeah, you find a lot of tokens just randomly going through the game.
And
you need to collect most of them to beat the game, but you just find most of them randomly.
And it's just like with Young Justice, I like seeing Kid Flash in his black suit for
His stealth suit.
yeah.
I've been watching Young Justice. I haven't gotten that far though.
Yeah, I like that. I like his stealth suit. It's much better than the yellow orange obnoxiousness that he normally wears.
But it's also very telling of his character.
Yeah,
Just suit.
that's why the Flash wears obnoxious colors.
There's a Justice League movie on Netflix that's actually pretty good that maybe you should check out.
I think I've seen it. I think
Justice League War?
Yes,
I thought it was really good.
I really want to watch it because from what I've noticed, all the superhero movies that they do put on Netflix are awesome.
Not all of them, but
What I've watched.
you also haven't seen Daredevil yet.
Now,
Or Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is fucking amazing. But, having watched Jessica Jones, I can 100% tell instantly that it is not for everyone. Fuck. I lost. Where am I going? I wanted to do the combat too. I'm not even close to where I wanted to go.
you know, from all the Netflix movies, superhero movies I've watched, I really enjoyed them.
Oh yeah, very
Like,
few of them are genuine, like, just boring or bad. There's one that I didn't particularly like, though.
I liked Marvel Man. That was a good one.
Marvel Man?
I fucking up, aren't I? The guy who goes Shazam.
That is Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Why did I say Marvel Man? I'm losing my mind.
Also, fun fact, despite being Captain Marvel, he is owned by DC.
Eh.
He was made before Marvel Comics got the name Marvel Comics. And it's actually a very interesting case. None of his comic books can actually be called Captain Marvel because of Marvel Comics. They don't want to make the confusion because they brought him back and Marvel sued and they're like, hey, you have a character named Captain Marvel. And they're like, well, technically we had this guy from before you.
We
And
had
they're like,
this
yeah,
guy
but you
first.
weren't running him while we were a thing. And so the judge basically said they get to keep the character, but they can't call the comics Captain Marvel.
What do they call him now?
They call it Shazam, which is his code phrase to get superpowers.
Right.
And he's a 6-year-old kid, or the age changes, but he's a child who has the power to turn into basically Superman just by going
Shazam.
Shazam!
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's the ultimate escapist fantasy.
Although, Black Adam, is it?
His villain is Black Adam.
Yep, has the same superpowers. In the movie that was on Netflix, he got him to lose by tricking Black Adam into saying Shazam. Because he'd been Captain Marvel for so long that when he turned off his superpowers, he died. Like,
Huh.
I think it was almost a millennia that caught up to him all at once, and he just disintegrated. Because you're immortal when, at least time-wise, immortal when you're Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel is not immortal. This guy is shooting me with a flamethrower. And he is shielding. Die! You there, flamethrower man. Fuck off.
Definitely one-on-one this game. If you're fighting enemies is easy. It's just when
It's not difficult to fight a group. It's just if one of them has a super strong weapon. It's
a
like,
pain in the-
fuck.
it's a pain in the dick.
Except, like, it's in engaging way, so that way the mooks never feel too
Samey.
pointless. It never feels like, oh man, you're
Oh, I
taking
saw
on
Token up there unless
Spider-Man.
that was race.
I'll have to go back. Because right now I'm doing this.
Oh, yeah.
This is a civvy event. Oh, come on. This is a gang war.
Let's see, what was another
If I
one?
waited by the sidelines long enough, they'd beat each other up. But
Let's see, it was a Superman movie, and I can't remember which one. That was.
I haven't watched any of the Superman movies. I've been debating watching Son of Batman, I think its name is.
Let's see. Well, this one, it was... Shit, someone's oozing your ass.
Honestly,
But
they go down pretty fast.
He fights a group of kids who are dicks with their superpowers, and then he essentially gives the leader a
Oh,
lobotomy.
I've seen that.
He
I've
gives him a
seen that.
lobotomy to take away his superpowers.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty
I'm
good.
gonna go check that out. One thing that I wish they did is, during the Justice League, they had a set of episodes called the Injustice League, or the Justice Lords, and it's basically... I don't see the token you saw.
That'd be to your right. That's
Yeah,
it's
token.
Okay, good. I didn't lie
Landmark
to you.
token.
I didn't lie to you.
Yeah, you would have just been misinformed.
I guess it wouldn't be lying, because lying would mean I had malicious intent to...
Yeah.
But,
You weren't lying, you would just be wrong.
yes. Which is just as bad.
But they had something called the Justice Lords, and it's basically, what if the Justice League was okay with killing people, and okay with, like, controlling the world, And it's one of the most cool ideas. We're
with
going to start plot.
saying the Oh, should I let plot happen?
That's why I paused for a bit.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I dig it. Plot's happening.
But yeah, we're going to fight Venom.
You're gonna have to tell me what's happening.
My head is killing
Peter
Spider-Man
Parker.
has a random headache. He's like, why the fuck do I have this random headache? Shit, I need to go to the bathroom to wash my face because I'm in excruciating pain.
So, headache is an understatement.
Yeah. And then Venom appears.
Why does he get such a bad headache around Venom?
Because Venom absorbed part of his spider sense.
Ah.
Yeah. In comics, there are only... the symbiotes can ignore most of Spider-Man's powers. Include... Like, basically, they have a reverse spider sense type of thing that really only affects Spider-Man and the other Spider-Men. Spider-Man can't see anything they're doing coming, and they can see what he's doing. So they have a spider sense only when fighting him.
They have a spider sense for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Doesn't Spider-Man have his own special martial art?
That he learned when he... not in this continuity, but yes. He has the Way of the Spider, which uses his web swinging and his agility to take down opponents with ease.
And he just made this up?
No, he learned it with martial arts master. That one you know.
Okay.
It was one of the comics martial arts masters.
Okay.
Maybe it was Iron Fist? I don't know.
So they helped him come up with that.
Yeah. Shit, I shouldn't have been fighting that close. Yeah.
They helped him figure out how to do his thing. Like, hey, you're strong.
And
If-
you're fast. And he temporarily didn't have his spider sense, so he was getting the shit kicked out of him in a lot of fights. And so someone was like, hey, why don't you just learn to fight without it? And he's like, well, shit, son, that sounds easy.
It's not.
Also, he can randomly make you not be able to move. That's how they represent the reverse spider sense in this game. Is randomly you'll just stop moving, and Spider-Man will scream.
Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Because there's no real good way mechanically, game-wise, to represent that.
That, like, yeah. What the fuck? That was not supposed to happen.
Huh.
That was a glitch.
That worked out for you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I mean, he didn't heal, but I also wasn't able to move until I did it.
Until it finished going through.
Yeah, also, when you're fighting him in boss fights, he doesn't drain. I think it's supposed to be that he doesn't drain when he's near Spider-Man, but they don't really explain it, so it just feels cheap.
Feels douchey.
Yeah, it feels like the game's cheating. But
Oh, let him up. And
Venom was
Carnage.
always one of my favorites. Carnage is in this game. He's not... He's one of the final bosses. But it's awesome when he appears, because Ultimate Carnage is fucking different from regular Carnage. He's not Cletus Cassidy. For those of you who don't know, basically, Venom got mixed with the blood of the lizard, and it created a new symbiote that infected a serial killer who had recently moved into the same area as the lizard, the same jail. And this killer became Carnage, and he's awesome because he doesn't. He has the same weaknesses as a normal symbiote, which is particularly loud sounds piss them off, and fire really fucking hurts. That's their weaknesses.
Well, to be fair, fire hurts a lot.
Yeah, but it especially hurts them. They
Right.
are especially weak to fire.
Which, yeah, because there has to be something.
Sit.
And then the same is just taken out. Is using me to take out.
You guys with
I think
shield?
they're shield actually.
You're in the
What a
way.
dick. Yeah, shield is using me to take out Venom. They used me to weaken it before they captured me. Because you saw what happened last time. I broke a man in two. Multiple times.
It's one of those things like, they're still gonna try and make a weapon out of it, and then you sit there and go, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the helicarry. But Ultimate One is Cletus Cassidy. And although he has the weaknesses, he doesn't mind pain
What is this? What's going on?
because he's just an asshole.
Ah.
My bruised ribs, baby.
They just justify it as he doesn't hate pain. I remember there's at one point which another symbiote bonds to him because it wants to kill him because it thinks that Carnage is basically something that shouldn't exist. And so he basically just lights a candle and sticks his hand into the flame. And he's like, you're going to give up before I do. And I remember that and be like, holy shit, that was awesome. And
You know
we're
what's-
at time.
So let's say, you know what's awesome? The next episode.